Hi, welcome back to another reading. Thank you very much for clicking on whenever you come across this. So y'all, I'm using my personal cards and I'm just going to pull out some messages. Whatever shows up for whoever needs to hear a message. Give me some insight, clarity here for the collective. What are they needing to hear or know? Okay, whoa. Okay, so look, y'all, you're about to be rewarded because you are showing up here as the standard. Whatever it is that you got going on is like you the standard, not the substitute. So this is really interesting, but it looks like a reward coming through some way, somehow. And you know, sometimes too, those rewards don't show up in the same, like, let's just say you are expecting or desiring to be rewarded when it comes towards like your workspace or work environment. Sometimes, look, them people ain't gonna never reward you, okay? Especially if you don't put up with the shenanigans and stuff. They just gonna count you out, but some way, somehow, it's like you're gonna be rewarded. Earth sign energy could be significant too. Earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Tell me more for the collective. What else are they needing to hear or know? Okay, so you're about to find out the truth. I feel like you're about to find out the truth that no, you really are the standard, like never was the substitute. So that's what it looks like. So let me see. And look, touch some grass. I keep seeing this card and I actually had forgot that I made this card, but like touch some grass. To me, it's giving like grounding type of energy. So I feel like Spirit saying, hey, get grounded or stay grounded, because it's like you about to find out the truth. Like, you know, you are really the standard. Let's see. And actually, you are attracting everything that you affirm too. So not really sure what it is that you're affirming. I hope that it's something good, something positive. Don't be affirming nothing bad, okay, over your life or over yourself. What else are they needing to hear or know? Okay, so negative mindset is showing up here, y'all. There could be somebody around you, or it's like there's this energy of a negative mindset, right? But it's actually like a threat to your peace. So I feel like there's a need to stay clear of that. Don't settle for half energy is showing up here too. So to me, it's given like possibly the energy may not be reciprocated well, but it's okay because it's like really, because it's like when you're showing up as the standard some way, somehow, there could be some negative mindsets around you. They could be thinking like, oh, like so-and-so's not the standard. Some naysayers. What's this about? Tell me more for the collective. What else are they needing to hear or know? Okay, so look, you already won, so act like it. And also watching you in silence is significant too. So there could be some people with negative mindsets that could be like low-key watching you in silence, but it's like you have already won. Whatever this is, this kind of remind me of that it's in my other cards that I made, but it says you were fighting a battle that you didn't know you was fighting or something like that. That's what it's given too. So yeah, and it's like you're actually manifesting the things that you affirming a lot faster than what you may realize too. So let me see what else this is about. Tell me about the negative mindset. What does this mean for the collective? So look, if you could be around some people with negative mindsets, this could be in regards to an environment. This could be like a work environment, space or whatever. But it looks like it's time for a new environment. This is my second time seeing that card today. So yeah, and I actually had shared a message that I had got today. And it looks like it was surrounding like a work situation, especially if you've been resonating with those like workplace drama readings. But it was like a demonic influence, okay, attached to that whole situation. And that could resonate with some people, but it looks like, yeah, it's time to get on out of there. But to me, it's given like you not leaving with anything. Like you caught, like, I feel like for a lot of people, it's like you won this battle, right? And however it goes down, that's just how it goes down. Because I literally saw where somebody had cut up an alligator, y'all. I'm talking about like, listen, and it looked like that thing did not want to die, like it was fighting it. What's this about? Not saying that somebody gonna get cut up in nothing, but like it's gonna, I feel like it's gonna be like something real dramatic. What's this about here? Tell me more for the collective. Tell me about negative mindset. Why is this showing up? Oh, dark masculine energy. Somebody could have a negative mindset because this card is showing up here. You're not broke, you're in a financial transformation. It's like somebody could have a negative mindset when it comes towards like money, but you know how sometimes too when people are not doing well financially, it's like they have negative mindsets and they be like low-key, I don't know, I guess you could say like I don't know, I want to say like being mean, but like you can just tell something going on with them. It's like they could have an attitude or whatever, but it's surrounding a dark masculine energy. What's the negative mindset about? Yeah, so look, this is coming out. My card touched some grass. So whoever this is that has a negative mindset, they need to touch some grass immediately. Tell me more about this. Tell me about you already won, so act like it. Oh, so look, trying to ruin your reputation. So this could be in regards to like a work situation. But you know what, honestly though, because I've gotten like a new perspective on this, like trying to ruin your reputation. This could be even too like people trying to like ruin your image some way, somehow. But it's like Spirit saying you done already won, y'all. So it's like they tried, but it was not successful. And I feel like you were already winning regardless. Because like if you out here winning and it's like people purposely try to ruin your image, your reputation some way, somehow, it shows you that they have a negative mindset. Because it's like, what would possess you to do something like that? Look, do not dim your light either. So tell me about this. Tell me about you're the standard, not the substitute. Okay, so you're on the right path and you're not chasing, you're attracting, of course. So yeah, it's like you're doing a good job when it comes towards not chasing things, even like people too, because like Loki, it's like people be wanting you to like chase after them, and it's like, for what? It's like you literally chasing after nothing. Okay, because it's like they may not have nothing to offer, they could have a negative mindset or whatever, and it's like they treating you like you not the standard. So even something about like feel-ins could be significant too. Like not really sure if someone has it's like a job situation to where they could have tried to get somebody else to like fill your shoes or like fill your position, but it was unsuccessful. But I feel like the reason why they did that, it was like trying to make it seem like you wasn't doing a good job or something like that. To me, that's what it looks like. But let me see. Give me clarity on this. You're the standard, not the substitute. Yeah, so look, your name tastes like karma in their mouth. So anybody who could have spoken ill about you, it looks like your name is going to be tasting like karma, or they're going to be getting a taste of karma from what's coming out. And especially if they was out here trying to ruin your image, your reputation, whatever they had going on. Something about trying to ruin your reputation. It's a toxic masculine showing up. I don't know if somebody's doing something behind the scenes to where they're like using another person's name. See, like you got to be careful on these like social media platforms, because like people, like somebody literally have like a whole fake profile of you. And I actually had got one of those weird messages today from off of from TikTok. It was a fake page of somebody else's, like the girl, they took her stuff, and I feel like they have sent me a message before. But they talking about this nonsense, talking about what type of energy they picking up from me. Complete nonsense, okay? Talking about I'm not eating and stuff like that. Like, make it seem like I'm so depressed that I'm not eating. That's a complete lie. Like, and I rebuke all of that, because I don't know who that is behind the screen doing that. But it's like that type of energy. Look, if somebody's out there doing it and it's like you could be not aware of it, it's like you have already won, but they're going to be getting a taste of karma. But a toxic masculine could be doing something too behind the scenes here. Because I'm sure whoever page they, or whoever they're pretending to be, because it looked like they post messages too, but I can tell that's not their real profile. But I'm sure their spirit team is on that person's top or whatever. What else are they needing to hear? Something about your name tastes like karma. Oh, so look, y'all, your name is in rooms you haven't entered yet. So it does look like your name could be even like barring up in rooms that you don't even know exist, or like wherever these people at, or wherever a person is. So to me, it's giving like they're gonna have to whisper your name. I'm thinking about that Drake song. I like that song, but they gonna have to whisper your name. But even that won't work either, because like whatever they're speaking about is not true. What's this about? Something about your name is in rooms you haven't entered yet. Oh, so look, y'all, a cult showing up here. See, look, for some people, a cult could be coming up. Like, this do seem like kind of dramatic, y'all, but you just never know what type of, I'm gonna just say like a group or organization or something like that. But that's what it looked like. It looked like a group of people talking about a person, bringing their name up. It's like you never even walked into this room, but they talking about you like you there or whatever. And look, your ancestors about to show out for you. So that's what it's looking like. I'm gonna actually pull a couple of tarot cards on this. Give me clarity on this cult situation. Give me clarity on cult here for the collective. Okay, so 7 of Cups coming out here. Seven individuals could be significant. Tell me about cult here for the collective. Oh yeah, I feel like it got something to do with some type of like group or organization, y'all. Because even like some of those groups that be talking about, I'm gonna just use this as an example, but people literally, it's like I can't even, and honestly, like me as a Black woman, I'm just being honest, but I cannot take this thing serious. But you know, like the whole Black Lives Matter, I cannot take it serious, honestly. But to me, it looked like a fist, but it was giving that type of vibe. Almost like they for the people or something like that. But to me, it's looking like a cult situation. What's this about? Why did cult come out? Why did cult show up here with your name is in rooms you haven't entered? Okay, so 5 of Cups coming out here. This could definitely be like I guess you can say like a spiritual cult too, because the High Priestess coming out. But whatever the situation is, I feel like it's over and done with, because the 5 of Cups coming out, to me, it's giving like somebody's not a part of it, or it's like you don't want to be a part of this situation. What's this about? Yeah, 6 of Swords. So it's like somebody's leaving. Not really sure if somebody left like a cult situation or whatever, but it's like they're actually speaking on your name, even though you have left or you have exited from the situation. What's this about? Something about your name is in rooms. Yeah, look, 5 of Swords coming out. So to me, it's giving like some form of manipulation. Even like, not really sure if somebody experienced this, but to me, it looks like possibly somebody tried to humiliate another person, right? They tried to embarrass you. And it's almost like it may feel like you lost. That's what I'm seeing. Let me see. It's supposed to look like this, but if the person was turned around, but it looked like something went down, and it's like the person is leaving with their head down, almost like they're embarrassed. So it looked like some type of humiliation, and not really sure if somebody was a part of some type of like group or organization, or I guess you could say community, but it looks like there could have been some type of like public embarrassment, or like basically a whole humiliation ritual from what's coming out. And it looked like you went out sad, but you not, because it's like you're still being guided on the right path. Yeah, I feel like something went down to where somebody was actually embarrassed. What's this about? Hold on, y'all. All the cards just, Okay, so y'all had to pause really quick, but I feel like this karma that is being served to somebody is like served cold. Because even like what is it, soft served ice cream, even like eating an ice cream cone is very significant. That's like the energy I was channeling. But I do feel like if somebody was a part of some type of like group or organization, and it could have just been to like a community or like people that they were around, they feel some type of way about the person leaving. But to me, it's given like these people were being deceptive. Like they could have been gaslighting you. I feel like they did try to manipulate you at some point in time too. But it's almost like because you chose to leave or depart, exit, however you want to put it, they're choosing to like ruin your reputation or something like that. But I do feel like too, there was definitely something at play when it comes towards like whatever tactic somebody tries to sabotage a person's image. Spirit is like revealing that like you're not crazy. That's what was going on. So it's like you're choosing to like exit or depart from the situation. But it looks like you're receiving justice too about it. So with justice coming out, this is surrounding the karma. But literally it's almost like, because I see, because the Four of Wands was trying to pop out, even though it doesn't have a picture on the card, but I see where it's like somebody's eating ice cream or something like that, like an ice cream cone. What's this about? Okay, so the Two of Cups coming out here. Let me see. What's this about when your name tastes like karma in their mouth for the collective, please? Yeah, Three of Pentacles coming out here too. Something could have been going on behind the scenes when it comes towards some type of because I do see where it's like a work situation. Not really sure if somebody was connected to somebody, so where like low-key behind the scenes this person did have a role in like trying to ruin a person's image. To me, it do look like one of them situations, whether the person in the public eye or not. But like, let's just say somebody does, like somebody could be in a public eye, they have a really good reputation, but the person that they dealing with, this could be like a friend, somebody that they are connected to some way, somehow, they go against them and try to like ruin their image. That's like really messed up. But the only reason why they're doing it is because they couldn't have it their way. They have a negative mindset. Tell me more about this. Also, too, somebody could feel, I feel like whoever this is that chose to do that, they may feel even like embarrassed because something didn't play out that the way that they wanted it to play out. I feel like Spirit exposed this person's hand. So if they were gaslighting you about a situation, or trying to like, you know, they had hidden motives, those motives were revealed. Now they're embarrassed. And I do feel like somebody's not taking the change so well too, because you know sometimes too people don't really take they don't really embrace change. But I do feel like it's in a negative type of way, especially if they were in the wrong. They're not really taking it good. What's this about here with you're the standard, not the substitute here for the collective? Yeah, I do feel like when it comes towards a work career, it's like whatever it is that you got going on, to where you're putting in the work. The Ten of Wands coming out. For a lot of people, you're actually showing up as the standard when it comes towards like, let's just say you do consider yourself to be like an employee, not saying that you're going to be that for the rest of your life or whatever. But when it comes towards like your work ethic, it's like super significant. The moon is showing up here too. So it does show where I do feel like there's like heavy, there's like weird energy going on. See, it's like while you working, people are projecting. Okay, let me see. What's this about? Tell me about you're the standard, not the substitute here. Yeah, and you know what? Something about people wearing false masks too. It's almost like people who show up in certain spaces, especially when it comes towards work, they're hiding behind masks, or it's like they're showing up as if like they are in this Ten of Wands energy, but they're not. To me, it look like people who they're not really working, but they're there. But it's gonna show, because to me it's giving like whoever is in the Ten of Wands energy, they're showing up as like the standard work person, or I don't know, the player. I'm gonna just say player, or whatever role that you playing. It's like you're doing it really, really well. What's this about here? Something about your name tastes like karma in their mouth. To me, it's giving like a silencing energy with the Strength card coming out. See, I do feel like there's a need to continue to stay focused when it comes towards like your task, whatever it is that you got going on. But it does look like this energy is going to be like dying down. That's what it looked like to me. Even something about like Hawaii is very significant too. But to me, it's giving like you're going to be silencing a lot of people. Like they're not going to have anything else to say. It's something about somebody being like a sore loser too. Like literally, it's almost like people exiting, or they're going to be like moving forward, moving on with their head down, because they did not win within a situation. And it's like they wanted you to leave out that way. Like they wanted you to like go out like a loser. Tell me more about this. Actually, you know what, y'all? I'm gonna just end it here. But yeah, thank you so much for listening and watching.